Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
All right, time for a fact that makes your brain go. And this will be multiple facts because it's the number one names or the top names for 2025 of babies. And there's a seismic shift in the baby naming world. And Kenzie thought the number one name would be Carmi because of the bear. A lot of people naming their kids Carmi.
Shows, movies that like are huge have a big impression on baby names because people fall in love with characters and stuff.
I just wish I had a friend named Carmi.
Me too. It's a good name.
Carmi, come on over. That'd be cool to say on the phone.
Carmi.
Yeah, or text anyway. Case thinks it will be, for girls, it will be
Haley.
Haley. Because of why again?
Because the Hawk Tuah girl's name is Haley.
The Hawk Tuah girl.
And, she really took America by storm.
Cultural impact.
Yeah, in a society where no one's famous anymore, she is shockingly famous.
Mm-hmm.
But is the podcast doing well before I get to these names?
Brian, where it places on the podcasting charts on Apple and Spotify would make you sick to your stomach at how high it is.
Okay, so Brian and Kenzie are number one.
Mm-hmm.
That podcast is number one.
On Spotify.
Yeah, on Spotify.
Yep.
Is she number two?
It's Rogan.
Yup.
It's Call Her Daddy.
Yup.
It's Talk to Her.
Really?
Yep.
Three?
It's such a good name.
It is. I got to hand it to him.
Son of a nutcracker.
No, listen, but after you're done with the Brian and Kenzie podcast, listening to all of them as you go back 3 months to catch up on everything twice, then you can try her podcast for a minute.
That tracks.
Check it out. All right, here we go.
On Thanksgiving, you can listen to her.
Gather the family around.
So this information comes from Parents.com, a U.S.-based baby name consultant named Colleen Slagan and a baby product brand, JoJo Mom and BB. That's what she makes. So she says after researching millions of baby names in America and Chicago, that there's a seismic shift that names that are easy to pronounce and also older names, like some old-timey names, have come back. And this has not happened in years as far as her research on those baby names. So here we go. Let's do it. We'll start with the girls. So the top girl names of 2025 trending. If you're having a baby, think about these names. Mm-hmm. Georgia.
Okay.
Margot. Miller. A girl named Miller. That's kind of cute. Scotty for a girl. Scotty.
That's cute.
Uh-huh. Andy with an I-E at the end. That's going to cause a lot of problems in school. Mm-hmm. Billy. Louise. Haley is in the list, Case.
Hey-o.
Haley made it to the top 10 of 2025. And number one, Lottie.
Lottie? Like Lottie-da?
Lottie.
That's cute.
Lottie. Lottie.
Lottie.
Lottie is a number one name. So if you have a kid on the way, a nephew, or now change your name, Lottie'd be a good one to change to.
Interesting.
You like that or no?
I like some of them. Lottie's, my problem is, it's very hard to pick a name that you want to call your baby because it's adorable that translates well to what if she works in an office? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Not completely.
Like a name that's serious as you get older because you don't want to be like, Mrs. Frufflepants. It's so cute when you're a baby. It doesn't translate well when you're older. So it's hard. It's really hard because when you pick names for kids, you're like, look how cute this squishy baby is. I'm going to call her this or him this. And then, you grow up and it's like, ugh. So I think Lottie works, so that's not bad.
Lottie's a little cute and fun in the office. Now, Mrs. Frufflepants.
That's tough.
It's tough if the boss has to say, Mrs. Frufflepants, this is your last day.
Yeah.
That's
It actually has a lot of job security tied to it if you think about it.
Yeah, because who's going to want to say that?
No one's firing Mrs. Frufflepants. Let me correct myself.
You can head over to HR, Mrs. Frufflepants. You'll get your final paycheck. And I'm sorry, you were really great.
You understand what I'm saying?
I got it now.
Okay.
I got it. So, the top names for guys in 2025 for the boys out there. And here we go. We'll start with, how about this? Crew. C-R-E-W. Name it. That'd be so cool to be named Crew. Casey is in there. Not Case, but KC. Bowden.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of... I know a bunch of Bowdens.
Do you really?
Yes.
I don't know one Bowden.
I know a lot of Bowdens.
No, I do know one Hollis. And Hollis is a name, too. H-O-L-L-I-S.
I like Hollis. That's cool.
Yeah. His nickname's the Tank. Hollis the Tank.
Oh.
His last
For
name's...
all of them or just the one you know?
No, just the one I know.
Everything you call him Tank.
His name is Thomas, too, so it's Hollis.
I thought it was like a Richard Dick thing. Like if you name your baby Hollis, you have to call him the Tank.
No, you don't.
I see.
Hollis the Tank Thomas. Okay. Tate. T-A-T-E.
I wouldn't do that.
Why not?
Too close to another word.
I got it.
wouldn't do that.
Casey got it.
No.
Can I say that on the radio?
Yeah, we can say that one.
Taint. I wouldn't do that.
I would have never thought about
I have to
that.
double check because that one time I thought I was allowed to say a word, and Brian's like, "Wow, that's one of the 7 words you're
Yeah,
not
no, you
allowed
can't
to
say that word.
No, Kenzie only knows 2 of the ones.
I'm like, whoa.
Here comes Taint Tate. Yeah, it's too
not
close.
good.
Beckham is on there, probably for David Beckham, I guess.
I'm
still,
sure.
Is he still that relevant? Cal,
He's still pretty.
He's
Cal?
very pretty. Cal, C-A-L, is a top baby name for boys. George, and number 1 for 2025 is, and I love it,
What?
Rocky.
That's fun.
I love it. Rocky Haddad. Oh, I
You
gotta
should
have.
see how big Brian's smiling right now. I can't. His face looks like a full moon. It's
Oh, man.
unbelievable.
He's picturing a son that he doesn't
I
have.
know, with pride.
I wouldn't mind if you wouldn't mind me being my parents much, would you? That'd be great.
Would you name your son Rocky Haddad?
1,000%.
Yeah. Would that
1,000%.
honestly be what would be the top boy name for you if you had a boy?
I think Jelly for Jelly Roll.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Now it's sadly time to pour one out on the show. Before we can move forward, we have to give honor to somebody who just filed for bankruptcy in the last 24 hours officially. It was leading up to this for weeks, and now we're here.
I can't believe you're going to talk about me like this on the show. No, I'm kidding.
Kenzie, I'm very sorry that you need bailing out from the government with your debt. No, it is Spirit Airlines has filed for bankruptcy.
Thank God.
Really? I've never taken Spirit Airlines, and trust me, I've taken some budget airlines in my day. I have flown like Air Asia, Frontier. I have flown
Frontier is like first class in United compared to Spirit Airlines. It's the worst thing ever.
Well, before you go crazy, just what's the worst thing about Spirit Airlines? Because I don't know. People take it. I know people have taken it and they say it's fine. All those videos you see of people
it's
going
not
crazy.
fine.
Well, a lot of people have good experiences. Maybe you didn't, but a lot of people have.
The first time they canceled my flight on Christmas Eve, and this is when I lived in Florida, so I was trying to go from Florida to Minneapolis. They canceled it on Christmas Eve, and they're like, listen, we can reschedule you. And it wasn't because of weather or anything, so I'm not giving them a break. It was because the flight wasn't full enough, so they just wanted to save money. They go, we can reschedule. I go, awesome. When? They go, next Thursday. I go, okay. A week and a half is not an appropriate rescheduling. I have to be back at work. That's after Christmas. It's not going to work.
Maybe they were trying to give you more vacation days.
They weren't. They were not helping me. So they're like, oh, we'll give you a credit. I'm like, thank you for like the $75 credit, but I had to buy an over $800 flight day of to still make the trip with a different airline. The second time, they also canceled my flight, and they just didn't want to give me anything. They're like, no. Like, they just refused to give me a refund for a canceled flight. Twice now. I was arguing with them for 5 months to get my money back.
5 months?
Yeah, and they gave me a voucher.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I never want to come here again. I don't want a voucher. Like, I really just want my money back. And all they gave me is a voucher that I apparently won't be able to use because they just claimed bankruptcy.
Well, bankruptcy doesn't mean they're shutting down. So
That's
if you
true.
have flights for the holidays, they'll probably go, I guess. So they have $2.5 billion. They lost more than that since the start of 2020. Big debt payments, more than $1 billion over the next year. So Spirit Airlines has declared bankruptcy in a prearranged Chapter 11. But the thing with airlines is the government helps them stay afloat better than other companies because they are, their travel, their transportation, they're necessary. I don't know if Spirit is necessary more than like United, but certainly they probably will be around. There was a Frontier was going to try to buy them and take. No, I'm sorry, it was JetBlue. Now, JetBlue used to be a budget airline. I used to take JetBlue like for $90 to go places, and it was awesome. That's why I'm in defense of some budget airlines out there, but I've never flown Spirit, so I don't have that experience.
Hey, I'm all about the budget airlines, and I understand less space. I understand a less comfortable seat. I'm about it, okay?
Well, here's the problem. I'm always uncomfortable. So I'm 6'4". I never fit in a seat unless I'm first class, so I'm never like, oh, this is luxurious. And I get it if you're not tall or whatever, or heavy, too heavy for a seat, You're always uncomfortable like me. But
Spirit Airlines slogan should be, but did you die, though? That's what their slogan should be. It is the worst experience
however, they've
ever.
never crashed. They've never crashed. Other airlines have crashed.
You know why? Because they don't take off very often. It's very easy to not crash when you stay on the ground and don't have your flights leave.
I love this. Justin checking in from 815. I've flown Spirit twice, and I'm a man of average height and average weight. And even I was uncomfortable. I couldn't imagine Brian fitting in the plane. Oh, man.
I'd like to see more of his stats. Let me know that exact height and weight on the text line, please.
Also, I want to refute something here. 815 says Brian must have stock in Spirit. I do not.
It sounds like you do.
I
It
don't.
really does. You're really. You're
No,
like,
here's-
well, who cares that your flight didn't take
No,
off?
I'm not like that. I feel-
that's really a bummer.
I
It's the-
feel bad for you that happened, but I don't like people that complain about a budget airline. It's not luxury. Now that's not you. I'm saying because you got screwed
No,
on your
I
flight.
understand. When I fly Spirit, I'm prepared. There's going to be no screen. There's going to be no headphones. I'm not going to be comfortable. I'm okay with all of those things when I get on a budget airline. I'm prepared.
At least-
I just want to get there, though.
I agree. That's what you should want. Elise, the high school music teacher, says, I used to fly the 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. to Vegas every couple months through college to see my boyfriend. Always flew, but people got so trashed they couldn't walk.
Oh, my gosh.
But that's every flight to Vegas, by the way.
Pilots? I don't like that statement. What do you mean everyone was so trash they couldn't run?
I flew on a flight to Vegas that wasn't Spirit, and everybody drank so much the pilot came on, and an hour in and goes, "We're out of liquor."
Oh, my God.
He said, I want you people to think about how much you drank. The pilot said that.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We just poured one out for Spirit Airlines. They declared bankruptcy. Again, it doesn't mean they're going away because it's bankruptcy protection. And Kenzie talked about a bad experience on Spirit. I never flew it, but I flew a lot of budget airlines. And a lot of people texting in great experiences. Not just a video you might see on TikTok of a fight going on somewhere at the counter when they cancel the flight and say you got to be there next Thursday until tomorrow. But some texts coming in. Kenzie, what do you got?
Chris texted in and said, flew Spirit once. It took 13 hours to get from Chicago to Orlando because the pilot needed to nap.
Hey, listen.
I think that's so funny.
I relate to that man or woman who needed a nap because, hey, would you rather them find out in the middle of the flight, I'm going to pull over on this cloud because I'm too tired and my head's bobbing here? Come on now.
Well, they basically did it when the flight started. They were all on board.
Hello, this is your pilot.
We'll take off in 12 hours.
I'm going to get back in. I've had a lot of whiskey, and everybody just get settled in here.
Get comfortable in your cardboard seat. It's going to be a while.
They should have truck stops in the sky.
Why don't we have that by
Yeah,
now?
why is that not? What is
Isn't
NASA?
that a gospel song? The deluxe apartment in the sky.
I'm unfamiliar.
That is the theme to the TV show Good Times. We're moving up.
Deluxe
Well, we're
apartment.
moving on up.
To the east side,
Chicago.
to the deluxe apartment in the sky.
Whoa, yeah. Great show.
It's very good. So Case also wants truck stops next to the deluxe apartment.
I'm just saying, I feel like, we're not really going to the moon anymore, so I don't know what NASA's doing. They should be building truck stops in the sky.
Yeah. I agree. We should be on the moon, but if we're not, a truck stop on a cloud would be great.
Yeah, imagine getting combos while you're mid-flight because you pop off somewhere, go in, get a Mountain Dew, combos, get back on the plane.
What do you think they would hang it off of? Like Mars? Like a really long string so it
No,
could
a cloud.
dangle?
Clouds.
That's
Also,
not going to be stable enough.
do lot lizards become cloud lizards?
Oh, could you imagine?
No, I think they become like raggedy birds, flightless birds,
Hookers in the sky.
penguins.
Case, what do you got on the text line?
Carl from Uptown checked in my neighborhood. He said, I have literally heard a flight attendant say on a Spirit flight, quote, I hope we make it there. Thanks for the confidence, guys. I'm 6'2", and it's a nightmare.
I love people checking in with their height since I talked about being uncomfortable on every plane.
Do you have Jilly's, Brian?
I just see Jilly's
Okay.
here. Let me get on it with this one. Jilly, here we go. F Spirit, they made me miss my grandma's funeral.
That's not funny.
That's not funny.
So bad.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We got to pour one out.
Okay. What you got?
Well, we already did Spirit Airlines this morning as they declared bankruptcy. This one probably affects more of you as something you love, and it's multiple things you love, are going away and not coming back in 2025. And what we're talking about is Pepsi discontinuing multiple sodas in 2025.
Oh,
They're not discontinuing Pepsi.
I see.
That'd be funny if they were.
They're killing off the lead at your show.
Yeah, that's fine. That one's okay.
Plot twist.
Yeah.
It's like in Scream with Drew Barrymore, where she's the main character, but she dies in the first 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or if you're a Game of Thrones fan, it's kind of like the Red Wedding.
Wow.
where they kill every single person in the show. Basically, you're like, okay, all right.
I'm thinking
what are we gonna do in the show now?
I thought of a possible character that would have been big. Remember in Ozark in the first episode where that guy goes,
Yep.
splat,
Oh yeah.
right here on the building down the street.
That's what you get for being part of an affair.
That's right.
Don't be cheating.
Also with the mob. With bad
You should
people.
have thought about that.
Really bad people. Okay, so Pepsi is not getting rid of Diet Pepsi either. You can breathe a sigh of relief because I know people that drink that like it's their medicine. So they're getting rid of a bunch of flavors for 2025. And this might affect you because me personally, it doesn't because I'm a Coke guy and I just drink Coke. Coke Zero specifically. And that's it. I don't want different sodas.
You don't do fun flavors? You don't do vanilla? You don't do cherry? You don't do Oreo?
No. Nope.
You didn't do the Oreo Coke?
No.
That's fantastic.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, it's great.
Maybe I'll try it.
Yeah, no, you won't.
I probably won't.
Because you're subject to you're a slave to your own demands, your whims. You can't change. I wish you could change.
I don't want to change.
I think you should.
I think they perfected the first flavor.
Yeah.
And it's good.
It's no fun.
I have to say, I'm kind of like Brian, where like I drink Diet Coke. That's my Jamsies. And I would drink Diet Vanilla, but they usually they don't have it very often.
Mm-hmm.
So that ends that whole thing. And,
Takes care of that one.
Cream neutralized. So I would do that. And then I like Diet Dr. Pepper. That's my one, okay, I'll smack on that. I like that little flavor.
Now, Case drinks about 110 different kinds of sodas whenever they come out, whether it's Pepsi and Mountain Dew is under the Pepsi umbrella.
That's right.
So they're losing. First off, I see here Pepsi Mango is going away.
Okay, not going to miss that one, but that's because mango is it's my least favorite fruit.
Mango tastes good, though.
Oh, no, I'm not a mango guy.
Just did not taste good in the Pepsi version?
It doesn't taste good in the mango version of it, let alone the Pepsi version of
dare
it.
you?
I was not a fan.
How dare you?
Mango is the weakest fruit there is.
You're looking at a different room. You're lucky.
I'm never like, let me have a mango real quick.
Well, that's not good.
But you never say an apple or an orange either.
Yeah, you never go for fruit or veggies at all.
Everyone, back it down. That's not true.
It is true.
All right, so it's being replaced with Pepsi Wild Cherry and Cream.
That's going to be awesome. I'm pumped for that.
Now, is cream, when they do the cream flavor, it's different than vanilla? Because it's kind of, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Well, give me an example.
She's asking your question, actually.
I don't.
You don't know.
What does the cream
It's like a
taste
cream.
like?
It's like a cream soda.
Oh, it's like a cream soda.
It's like a cream soda.
No, cream soda and cream. Cream's a different flavor than cream soda. Do you know what I'm saying?
Kenzie's talking about root beer and cream soda, where it's
Yeah.
not like a creamy,
So
let's
is
say
it
coffee cream is making
Is
it creamy.
Right, it's not creamy, right?
I feel like I'm having a
Is it
stroke.
creamy?
Is
Is it milkshakey or is it like a cream soda flavor?
It's like a cream soda flavor.
I see.
If anybody is
very
upset,
confusing.
you can text in if these are your flavors or you're upset about Pepsi Nitro is going away.
Okay, did you guys ever try Pepsi Nitro?
I think I had to. I was out at an event somewhere.
I had to.
No,
The cartel
gun to your
forced
head.
him.
well, I mean, they had it. It was the only thing to drink at one place I was at, and so I drank it, and I did not like it.
It's the greatest scam there's ever been. Pepsi Nitro was supposed to be this high-end Pepsi that was supposed to be infused with nitrogen. That was the whole sell of it.
What does that mean?
Nothing, because it just tasted like flat Pepsi.
Ew.
It was like they ruined a batch of it, and they're like, well, what are we going to do with this Pepsi now? Let's put it in these fancy cans and sell it at a higher price, and I'll be damned, they got me almost every time.
I have to. So it's with what'd you say? Nitrous oxide?
Nitrogen.
Nitrous oxide. Too fast, too furious, baby.
What's what I thought? Like nitro. I'm like, what is it? I thought it was like extra caffeinated.
Yeah, put that in your Prius. All right, so now let's move to some Mountain Dew flavors that are going away in 2025. I know this hits Case hard usually. Mountain Dew Major Melon.
I was not a fan of this one.
Okay.
This was, it's a melon-flavored soda. Not my go-to. Will not be missed.
Okay, and then what about Mountain Dew Spark is going away?
This one is why we're talking about this. This breaks my heart.
Oh, no.
Brian, you've known me for a long time now.
Yeah, almost 6 years.
Almost 6 years. It's a long time. In 2021,
Yeah.
I was not making any money. I was living in an apartment with no air conditioning.
The money part wasn't my fault, by the way.
Why would it be your fault?
I didn't say it was.
Why would that be? Why are you roping yourself into everything?
What did you just admit to that I don't know about?
I think people think I'm his boss or
What do you
something like
own
that.
him? What do you mean?
Yeah, people think I'm his boss. I didn't control that money thing.
Good heavens.
I could not have gotten him more money.
He's not Dobby. What do you mean it's not your fault? It's not your house elf.
It wasn't me.
Mountain Dew Spark. I was making no money. I was living in an apartment with no air conditioning. The only thing that made life worth living was coming home and having a Mountain Dew Spark, which is a raspberry lemonade flavor of Mountain Dew, in the fridge waiting for me every day when I got home. I lived on this drink in 2021. It's what I think of when I hear the phrase 2021. It's a drink that defined my early 20s. It's a drink that I have nothing but positive memories around. I am devastated that this is going away. This, to me, was the top tier Dew. This was number one on the podium.
So
What was different about it?
Raspberry lemonade.
Oh. Are you okay?
You sounded so excited about it. Then you were like, nah. Yeah.
I'm not a big, I don't know. Lemonade always sounds better than it is.
I agree.
It's like ska.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, also, all caps 708 said, Spark Zero is my S case. I'm sad, too.
It's awful. I know a lot of people in the community that are greatly affected by
The Mountain
this.
Dew community?
The Mountain Dew Reddit, if you will.
Oh,
Did it really taste like raspberry lemonade Mountain Dew, or did it taste like raspberry lemonade?
It tasted like raspberry lemonade Mountain Dew. That's what it was.
Okay, well, I'm wondering, are they just putting out, like, you can just go buy raspberry lemonade?
No. The whole thing is that it's a flavor plus Mountain Dew.
I see.
doesn't seem like
I don't think
you do.
I don't understand all these flavors.
Yeah, it is a lot. There's some more that are going real quick. Mountain Dew Frostbite is going away. That was exclusive to Walmart. That's
Now,
going
does it
away.
taste like Frostbite?
I don't know because I don't have any Walmarts near me. I never had the pleasure of trying
You never
it.
tried the Frostbite?
I know. It sucks.
What was it supposed to taste like? Can you tell or no?
Christmas, probably.
Well, what does Christmas taste like?
Cinnamon.
I don't think it was supposed to taste like cinnamon.
Hold on. Let me go to Mountain Dew Wiki real quick.
Hold on.
We need to quick on that one. Then we got
Frostbite described as a burst of icy refreshment and cool melon.
So they have a lot of melon.
They do.
Are they like buying old melons and putting them in these drinks?
Now that Gallagher's not touring, there's always leftover watermelons.
Wow, good poll.
And what's icy? Like cold or like peppermint? Peppermint melon?
Yeah.
Do you not know what flavors are?
What? I'm sorry. What the hell is icy? What's the flavor of icy? You jerk.
Oh, God.
No. Case, you tell me what icy is supposed to taste like.
Icy means cold.
Well, that's a temperature.
That's a temperature.
No, icy's a flavor.
No, it's not.
Okay, Kenzie, hold up. You're not going to like this one, okay? Because this is the last one that's getting discontinued. It's called Liberty Chill Star Spangled Splash Freedom Fusion.
Those were 3 different flavors. Those came out over the 4th of July, and they're being discontinued because Pepsi did not think it was profitable to promote 3 different patriotic Mountain Dew
American
flavors.
brands.
Yeah.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Klash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q 101.
Here we go. Tickets for Q101's Twisted Christmas Night 4, Bush, Bishop Briggs, Palais Royale at the Aragon, Friday, December 13th. That is the last night of 4 nights of awesomeness for our Christmas card to you in audio form. That's what Twisted Christmas is. It's a party. Be there. And it's from our great friends, Heineken Silver, Byline Bank, Boost Mobile, and White Claw Hard Seltzer. I'll be drinking 2 of those sponsors at the event.
At the same time?
At the same time, baby.
Hell yeah, man.
You're going to look like Stone Cold Steve Austin. You're going to clink them together and just pour them all over yourself.
I know what I do, man. White Claw and Heineken at the same time, man. All right, here we go. We have Gina checking in. Ahoy, Gina. Tell us something about yourself.
Good morning. Hi, my name is Gina. So I just say I have like 81 first cousins on my dad's side.
Stop
Yep.
it.
It's crazy.
Wait a minute. Just on your dad's side?
On my dad's side. My mom, I have like 21. So
Oh, that's
my
nothing.
So she's normal.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Yeah, like growing up, we would have Christmases like at the church hall and,
Could you imagine having to rent a venue every time your family got together? Every time.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Right.
Oh, my gosh.
Make an announcement. Gina's Thanksgiving at the United Center. Tickets on sale this Friday at 10 a.m.
What's the pre-sale code?
The pre-sale code is they be banging because, man, they
I
got
really
busy.
hope that you guys do Secret Santa and you don't all have to purchase gifts for each other.
Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, with that many grandkids, we didn't even get presents from our grandparents,
Oh, yeah,
we
that's
got
true.
$5. It was like, woo.
That check from $5 from Grandma was always appreciated.
Yeah.
She's bankrupt, giving everybody that much money.
All right, here we go. First one to 5 wins. Listen carefully, Gina. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same with you. Call heads or tails.
Heads.
It's heads. All right, Gina, here we go. Which company's slogan is "You're in good hands"?
Allstate.
Allstate is right. Kenzie, ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll were the first words spoken on what cable channel that launched at 12:01 a.m. on August 1st, 1981?
MTV?
MTV. Wasn't CNN.
Amen, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
I can see them doing that. This is crazy stuff.
Let's see. Back to Gina.
That's right.
In what city is Studio 54 located, Gina?
Is that New York?
It is New York. There you go. I'm not even sure it's still open. It was a big disco dance club in the 80s or something like that. They were...
Well, disco's not as prominent as it used to be.
No, it's not.
The Studio
I'm
54,
sure.
not there anymore.
What?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
It was
I
one.
would just think it's almost historic where it's still there.
There was a great documentary about that where it talks about the high times of Michael Jackson be going there, every celebrity doing coke.
You know what? I think it's a theater now.
Yeah, I know, it might exist, but it certainly isn't the club
they're not
there.
getting rid of that.
It's a Broadway theater /
See,
former nightclub.
I knew it.
We're
Jesus.
both right. We're both right.
We're both right.
I mean,
Kind of, but more me if you think about it harder.
well, everything is a former something. I mean, it's not a nightclub anymore.
That's really deep. Everything is a former something.
Think about that the rest of the day.
Okay.
Let's see.
Gandhi.
Is it back to Kenzie?
It is 2-1 back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, how old was Rose in the Titanic movie when she was recounting her story? So how old was she, the old Rose?
Wait, what do you mean?
So how old was Rose when she was the old lady recounting her
Oh,
story?
when she's the old lady?
Yeah, the old Rose.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That
Old
was
Rose.
confusing. Well, doesn't she goes, it's been 96 years is the quote, but she was 20 something on the ship.
Yup.
So she's got to be like, well, hold on. What is she, like 126?
That's exactly right.
What she said. It's
That's
been
exactly
96
right.
years.
First
Wait a
off,
minute.
she said it's been 80-something years.
Oh, is it 86?
Because it's the meme when everybody's
Son of
waiting
a-
for someone. It's
Son
been
of a nutcracker.
yeah, 80-some
That's
years.
all I can see is the meme of her sitting there.
I don't want to say the exact year until Gina takes a shot at this question.
Okay, go ahead.
So Gina, how old was the old Rose in the Titanic?
100?
100's right. That's it. That's
what
easy.
did she say in the thing?
It's been 84 years.
I thought it was 96.
Because every time, like the Bears, when the kick goes, I saw that meme. It's been 84 years since the 85 Bears. It's a great little meme to put out there. Okay, so it's back to Gina.
And she's ahead 3-1.
Gina, sumo wrestling is the national sport of what country? Sumo wrestling. 3, 2. Are you there? Did we lose Gina?
Oh, Gina, you were ahead 3-1. What happened?
Loser. I win.
No, you do not win automatically.
Yes, I did.
No, you don't.
3, 2, 1. Can I answer?
I think we have to.
Okay.
Wait, Gina, are you there or are you gone? She must be gone.
I win.
Her connection was so good.
Is she up on the board?
Yeah, she's up.
Okay.
I know how to
So-
work.
sorry, I wasn't accusing you of
I know how to
anything.
work the board.
Whoa, don't fight.
Wow.
Sumo wrestle right now. The
All
answer
right,
is Japan, by the way.
here's what we'll do. If we get Gina back on, we'll give her the tickets. But Kenzie, sumo wrestling.
Japan.
Japan's right?
Nailed
Yeah.
it.
I just give Kenzie all the questions
Just
now?
keep going to me.
Okay, Kenzie, what is the name of Travis Kelce's brother?
Oh, Jason Kelsey.
Jason Kelce, she's
Nailed
got
it.
3.
Give me another one.
In 1929, what ingredient was removed from Coca-Cola?
Cocaine.
Yep, that's
Nailed
it. That's
Give me another
4.
one.
One more.
And she was born in North Carolina, Kenzie was. I think you were.
Yep.
Yep. Who invented the airplane?
The Wright brothers.
The Wright brothers. There you go. Now, Gina, if you still there? No? Okay, they left her up there. It didn't lose the line
You know what
yet.
we should do? We should let her play tomorrow if she calls back. We can give away the tickets because people are waiting for these. How about we let her play tomorrow?
Okay, Gina. Here's what we'll do.
And
yeah.
if she loses again,
Okay, so in 3 minutes, we'll give away the Twisted Christmas tickets for Bush, Bishop Briggs, and Palais Royale Night 4. And Gina, You got to call up again tomorrow. We'll get you on the air again.
She was doing so well.
Oh, she was kicking ass.
I won.
Well, you did. Congratulations.
I'm the one who won.
So right after Green Day, we'll hit God Bless the Baby, and everybody listening has a chance at those tickets.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.